If you just materialized from the void, you are probably short on cash. Here's how to start making money in Palia. If you've completed your tutorial quests, you should have gotten 2 plots of dirt and a few packs of seeds for free. Gardening is your main, mostly passive moneymaker in this game. Plant potatoes and tomatoes in alternating rows because both of these plants have water retain as their buff. That means that you'll only have to water your crops when you plant them. Later in the game, you'll want to work some apple trees into the mix, but for now, tomatoes and potatoes are going to give you some much needed cash. At level 2 gardening, you'll be able to buy the recipe for the seed collector, process all of your crops into seeds, and then sell the seeds to double your profits. I'm going to break down the math as to why we want to plant tomatoes and potatoes. You can skip the next minute of the video if you don't care about the math. One tomato plant is going to stay planted for 10 days. In that time, the plant is going to give you about 8 tomatoes over the course of 3 harvests. It takes 3 tomatoes to make 2 packs of seeds. 1 pack of quality tomato seeds sells for 60 gold. That means that every tomato plant is going to yield you about 5 packs of seeds. You'll save 1 to replant, and you'll make about 240 gold. Potato plants stay planted for 5 days and yield between 2 and 3 potatoes. With 1 potato, you can make 4 packs of seeds. A quality seed pack sells for 30 gold, so if you sell 9 of the approximately 10 seed packs that you'll make, you're going to be making about 270 gold per plant. That's a little more than tomatoes make in half of the time. Plant 5 rows of potatoes and 4 rows of tomatoes. Every 10 days, you'll make about 24,000 gold from your potatoes and about 8,640 gold from your tomatoes. So why not only plant potatoes? It would be more profitable to only plant potatoes, but it would also be more time consuming. Remember that potatoes need to be replanted after every harvest, and that without the tomatoes, you'll have to water your crops every in-game day. That's every hour in real life, and the clock doesn't stop ticking when you log out of the game. Trust me when I tell you that the water retain boost is worth it. A Reddit user created a Google Sheet with a detailed breakdown of all the crop profits. I will link it in the description below. If you want to try some different crops or you want to see what some other layouts would look like, that is going to be a really good resource for you. Of course, there are a lot of profitable and efficient options for farming in Palia. Some people set up a weed plot. Some people prefer to utilize different crop buffs and layouts. There's no right or wrong way to farm. This is just one option that's easy to remember and set up for quick profit in your first few days of gameplay. Remember that 1 in-game day is 1 hour of real time, so what do you do while you're waiting for your crops to grow? Assuming that you don't need any specific resources and you are just looking to make gold, you should probably go up and down the Kilima rivers, fishing in any spot that has bubbles. While you are fishing in your bubble spots, you are going to want to hunt any chappas that you come across. The goal here is to catch fish for profit and to passively level up hunting so that you can reach hunting level 2 and unlock your standard arrows. Not only is hunting going to be a great money maker for you later in the game, but also we love Hassian. He's gorgeous. He hates us right now, but he will learn to love us, and we want him to be proud of us. You will want to start hunting in Bahari Bay soon, and that is going to be really hard until you have your fine arrows and at least the fine bow. Another good reason to choose fishing over hunting when you're just starting out is that you can fish without worms, but you cannot hunt without arrows. That means that if you do run out of arrows, you either have to go buy them from Zeki, which is not very cost efficient, or you have to go back to your plot and make more. You may not have the resources to make more. Now you have to go get more resources. With fishing, even if you do run out of worms, you can continue to fish until your bag is full. One thing to remember when you're fishing is that all of these bubble spots you see here are going to yield a quality fish. As you are running around looking for fish to catch, you're going to want to collect any mushrooms that you find, bring them back to your plot and grill them. This will help you to start leveling your cooking up, and it'll give you something to eat to keep your focus up. You never want to have an empty focus bar, and we'll go into the details of focus, how to get more, and what it does for you in another video. But for now, just make sure that you are staying well fed. Another reason that you may want to start with fishing and then move on to hunting later is that the Sernuks that you will find in Kilima Valley have 15 health, and they require 2 hits with a makeshift arrow to take down. A standard arrow, you only need 1 hit. The good thing about hunting Sernuks is that after you hit them the first time, they will run away, but they're not going to despawn. You'll notice that if you hit a Chapo one time, or if you just scare it, it's going to run away and then burrow into the ground. Sernuks will run somewhere else, and pretty soon they'll stop running. You can sneak up on them and get the second hit. I do believe that you get more experience from taking down a Sernuk than a Chapa, since they do have more health than a Chapa does. So if you are looking to level your hunting up fast, you may want to go after Sernuks. Just keep in mind that they are going to run away after that first hit. So if you're fishing at the same time, try not to lose track of any bubbles that you see in the water when you are running after a Sernuk. So if you're on your first few days in the game, make money by fishing. Use that money to buy dirt for your farm. Once you've unlocked all of your farm slots, focus on hunting for active income. Late game, these tactics are going to change. One day we will talk about glowworms and apples and apple jam and everything else, but not today. Today we're talking really, really early game. So I hope that this is helpful to you. I hope that you have so much gold. I hope that Zeki is jealous of you and jealous of your wealth. And I also hope that you come home soon. Thanks for watching. Bye.
I'll see you around.